What did you make of your minutes in the fourth quarter and Coach having trusted you to play critical minutes down the stretch?
I just think for me, just coming in those minutes, especially in a close game like that, you want to try to come out and try to be as competitive as you can. So me just trying to come in, make an impact. And, I was thankful for Coach, honestly, putting me in the fourth quarter, especially in a close game like this. So, just trying to make the most of my time.
Obviously it's up to Coach to play whoever, but is this the type of game that, could help you, build your confidence as a rookie?
Definitely, especially when it's a close game like this. You always want to play in close games, and it definitely builds your confidence, having Coach putting you in with 2 minutes left in the game, and he's trusting you to make a play. So it does a lot for your confidence.
Just for you, just kind of being on the bench, waiting for your turn. How do you stay prepared? How do you stay kind of mentally locked in for when that moment arrives to perform like you did tonight, like you did in Boston a few weeks ago?
Just staying engaged on the bench, trying to be an energizer. Have fun on the bench and celebrations. Getting in the huddles, communicating what I'm seeing, especially with the guys that aren't playing. Mo and Paulo. I'm talking to them every other play about what they see. So just trying to stay as locked in and engaged as I can.
It seems like you played maybe the last 12 to 15 minutes in the game. Was there a moment where you realized that you're not coming out of this game, you're finishing this off with the guys? And how does it feel going from not playing for about 3 quarters to going and playing in a high-intensity environment for that long?
I was checking the scores table, make sure I wasn't coming out after every dead ball. But just coming in, you always want to stay ready. You never know when your number's going to get called, and tonight I got called a little bit late. But you just got to be ready. And I think for me, just staying locked in, staying engaged as much as I can in the game, just kind of helps me stay in that locked in mode. And just trying to make a couple big plays here and there. We didn't get the outcome we wanted, but we can build from this.
Jalen, you kind of touched on the dialogue that you were having with some of the vets, but have you had discussions with Noah? Obviously, he's seen more playing time. Do you guys lean on each other's, saying like, okay, we got to be ready for these kind of moments?
I think we talk basically every game about just, staying ready, whether it's going to be in the last 2 minutes of a game or we're just randomly getting thrown in the second quarter. So just always being ready. Me and him talk about it every day at practice, every day during the game, just being ready. I always see him on the sideline doing his little squats, making sure his knees are warm before he goes in, but just staying ready.
Jase, you dropped in fresh off the bench, and your speed shows off on the court right away. Is that quick burst, the ability to get to the rim almost at will in a scramble play, and then off a handoff with J.I. with the dump-off wraparound pass, blowing up a handoff with the screen navigation, drawing the foul, are these the type of things that you feel like you can step in and bring to this team at any given moment?
Most definitely. I think being a smaller guard, my advantage is my speed. So trying to use that as much as I can, especially in plays like that where I'm trying to get downhill on bigger guys. And then, when I see guys collapse that are 7 foot, I got to make the drop off. So just constantly keeping my eyes open for open cutters and open shooters.
Everyone good? All right. Thank you, James.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, everyone.